Saudi Arabia, who died in July before their deaths have already come to the Senate. The victims of the abuse were said to be several times from their employers. Focus on you, Mr. Anthony Tiamo's report.
Thank you, Ms. Manila. In Saudi Arabia, we're reporting on the case of two families overseas Filipino workers for OFWs. Jillian Arnosa and Roland Sison, who recently passed away in Saudi Arabia, also assistant from the Senate. According to the reports, both victims suffered maltreatment from their employees.
Nung pagkalipat po niya dun sa ibang bahay po, yun po sinabi po niya na kinuha daw po yung passport niya. Yung baso daw po itinapon ng bata.
Nagkakape siya, itinapon ng anak ng amo yung
baso po. Kaya sabi po niya masama raw po ugali ng yung mga bata.
Deployed to Saudi Arabia on June 16, Jillian reported maltreatment to her husband just a week later. Her family lost contact with her on June 28 and sought help from the recruitment agency. They also reached out to the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration on July 19. Tragically, Jillian's death from cardiac arrest was reported on July 20. Riolin's husband spoke with her on July 15. Her death from natural causes was reported the next day, but her family disputes this claim.
The recruitment agency's license has been suspended. The National Bureau of Investigation will conduct its own autopsy when the victims' remains arrive. Efforts are underway to gather evidence from the Saudi government to file charges against the employees. Back to you, Nanjon and Manila.
A truly heartbreaking situation. Thank you, Mr. Anthony Tiamo. Stay tuned, stay informed. We'll be right back after a few reminders. And now we're back at Global Focus. Saved from the brink of death of OFW Meridian Veloso after a street one decade from the death row of Indonesia. President Bongbong Marcos announced that Veloso will be able to return to the Philippines, something that his family is very sorry for. But not directly at home. Meridian returned to the country, but still in jail. Focus on you in Miss Charlie Regional Report.
Thank you, Ms. Lajon. In Indonesia, reporting the case of Meridian Veloso, Philippine President Bongbong Marcos announced on November 20, 2024 that the Meridian Veloso, a Filipino domestic worker, imprisoned for 14 years in the death row in Indonesia, will be reporting home. Veloso's family in Nueva Ecija expressed gratitude for her incredible.
Veloso was arrested in 2010 for carrying 2.6 kilograms of heroin worth $500,000 hidden in her luggage at the Yogyakarta airport. She claimed her recruiter Maria Cristina Sergio deceived her into transporting the drugs. Although Veloso's transfer to the Philippines is underway, she won't be going home. Instead, she'll be transferred to a correctional facility, likely the Correctional Institute for the Women in Mandaluyong. Under a prison transfer agreement, this means Indonesia retains legal custody while the Philippines assumes physical custody. Veloso's lawyers aim to clear her name. According to the Department of Foreign Affairs, 5 other Filipinos worldwide face death penalties. Back to you, Ms. Lajon.
Cases underscore a critical need for reform. Thank you, Miss Charlie Regional. Stay tuned, stay informed. We'll be right back after a few reminders.
Para kanino ka bumabangon? Laban lang. Malalampasan din natin to.
Philippine government addressing these concerns?
Thank you, Ms. Padilla. First, the government responds to imprisoned OFWs. The Philippine government is taking concrete steps to address concerns about imprisoned overseas Filipino workers.
Senator Bongo emphasized the government's commitment to improving responses to OFW concerns, highlighting programs implemented even before the COVID-19 pandemic. Assistance programs have been established to support OFWs affected by the pandemic, including those in prison or stranded abroad. Furthermore, employment protection measures ensure continued employment for OFWs, with assurances from countries like Saudi Arabia to process unpaid salaries and related claims.
Thank you, Ms. Padilla. First, the government responds to imprisoned OFWs. The Philippine government is taking concrete steps to address concerns about imprisoned overseas Filipino workers.
Senator Bongo emphasized the government's commitment to improving responses to OFW concerns, highlighting programs implemented even before the COVID-19 pandemic. Assistance programs have been established to support OFWs affected by the pandemic, including those in prison or stranded abroad. Furthermore, employment protection measures ensure continued employment for OFWs, with assurances from countries like Saudi Arabia to process unpaid salaries and related claims.